friends. New school versus the old school. The new school, a superstar from the ECW, Tracy Smothers, center of the ring. Old school, Steve Dunn, bailed out of there.
Well, you know, a year or so ago, I would have considered Tracy Smothers one of the old school guys. He was here in the Memphis area. He was in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. He was a singles champ, a tag champ, but he's made his mark recently with ECW. He's part of the FBI. There are too many initials, FBI, ECW, KW, POB. I'm getting confused. Why does everybody have to spell everything out? What about just a good old-fashioned name?
Like DJ.
Point well taken.
Tracy Smothers ready to go. Singles competition here on KAW Wrestling Fans. Fans, be sure to join us March the 27th. The New Daisy, that is where you want to be. It is a Saturday night. It's sure to be a sold-out capacity crowd on hand. Get your tickets in advance off Ticketmaster location.
Last time there was an event at the New Daisy Theater with KAW, there was a weapons battle royal to crown the very first KAW heavyweight champion. Coming up later in today's program, we're going to show you a little video feature on who came out the victor in that matchup.
Very well spoken there, DJ.
I do my best here, buddy. And speaking of doing my best, I've got a few friends here at Mardi Gras. I've got a few moles. I've got a few stooges. I'm going to send somebody back into the dressing room and find out what this whole POB thing is. They're saying somebody's coming. He's coming. I'm going to find out on today's program who it is. I've got my guys working on it.
You should never call your mother a stooge, but that's all right.
She's watching this program. Don't say anything about her.
Mrs. Chet.
Hi, Mom. I got to talk to her on the wrestling program because you never really return her phone calls. Hi, Mom.
Old school versus new school. Talk about a feud. Hot and heavy. Usually things work into a boiling point on a feud. This happened, man. This thing shot out right on top of us from the get-go. Total turmoil.
Well, that's because the KW came into the Memphis area several months ago. Way before we were even on TV here on Channel 30, there were the beatings on Beale Street. And they kind of took things a different direction. No more of these 20-minute arm bars. They just grabbed weapons from the fans and got at it. And now these guys that have wrestled here in Memphis before, they're saying, hey, we don't like you upstarts coming in here doing this stuff. We're going to come in and show you how it's done. And so far, it's PG-13. Stephen Dunn, and tonight we saw Reno Riggins is now part of the old school.
The gang is growing week after week. Oh, man, look at those fabulous arm drags out of Smothers in there. Whoa, sends Dunn outside the ring. Bails out of there. I don't want none of that right now.
And Dunn is outside the ring, right by that old guy with a stick. There's a guy down there with a stick who looks tough. That's one of the toughest I've ever seen at a wrestling event.
He looks like a trucker, doesn't he? Looks like he's just ready to whip somebody anytime, anywhere.
I don't want them mad at me. There are enough people mad at me. The POB coming in here. Then we came in all ticked off, and now we got the three-way dance coming up. I'm getting too much heat. That's the whole problem.
No doubt about it, DJ. You do have the old school versus new school. You know, basically,
I'm just going to shut up for the rest of this match before somebody sues me.
You know, basically, the leader of the whole pack as far as the old school goes is none other than JCI. He is the instigator of the whole thing, got the whole ball rolling, and when things didn't go his way and he was not getting the quote-unquote respect that he thought he deserved, then he just went nuts. He started bringing the guys in, started multiplying.
Well, Jamie Dundee, he's had some problems in his past. I mean, he comes in, he's the son of a famous wrestler. He's trying to make it on his own.
He's trying, I tell you what. You know, the thing about Jamie is he is right as far as the experience he has. He has, himself and Wolfie have held many tag team titles throughout the wrestling world. Puerto Rico, Mexico, Japan, you name it. He's been there. He's done that.
And they've been in ECW. They keep talking about all this old school stuff. Oh, look out. Stephen Dunn just nailed. Oh, he knocked Alcoholic's beer out of his hand. And now Alcoholic's mad, but he better stay out of Stephen Dunn's way. Look at Dunn giving it to Smothers.
Stephen Dunn already said earlier that he had a problem with alcoholic officiating anyway.
Well, I'd like to congratulate you on being the first one of us to actually get a full interview off.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Been working on that. Steve Dunn there, backs Smothers into the corner, rips him out across the ring hard. Dunn in. Double clutch to the throat. Across the back of the head of Smothers. Fires him across the ring. Tracy up. DDT center of the ring. Alcoholic is still ticked off. Look at him pacing over there.
I'd be ticked off, too, if somebody knocked over my drink.
Alky's oh, what a clothesline. Alky's already got the shakes over there in the corner from not having a beer in his hand just that short a period of time.
Smothers, fresh with his ECW experience. He knows how to mix it up in here. Wait a minute, look who's coming out over at the side. It's Reno Riggins bringing Midget D out here. And you saw what happened last week with those midgets. Midget D and that, I don't even know who that other midget was.
Big drop kick back to the head of Stephen Dunn. Look out, Tracy. Distraction City at ringside. Midget D has Alcoholic over in the corner.
He's got a beer with him. Midget D is giving Alcoholic a beer.
Smothers up high into the light. Has the pin cover. There it is, Alky. Turn around, Alky.
Well, Midget D's giving him a beer, and Reno Riggins is saying, come on, man, drink it up. Here's a replacement beer. Meanwhile, Smothers had the cover. He's wondering what's going on.
Tracy down there with at least a count of 20 at this point. Starts counting himself. He's getting so frustrated in there. Come on, Alky, turn around. And, of course, Reno antagonizing the whole situation. Yeah, their little plan's working out real good as Tracy has done in there pinned for at least a 30 count. Oh, look out.
Reno Riggins up as Tracy goes over. Who's out here now? It looks like that's... Did he get the cutter? Stephen Dunn. Stephen Dunn got the pin, but look who's at ringside.
Brickhouse Brown. Outside the square circle.
Whose side is he on? Whose side is he? He's with the other.
What in the world is going on? People are coming out of the woodwork around here. This is getting nuts in here. Tracy Smothers in bad shape. Look!
It's Tommy Rogers. Tommy Rogers, a good friend of Tracy Smothers from ECW. He's wrestling up there now. He's been a United States champ. He's been a World Class Championship Wrestling out of Texas champ. He's been in Japan. He's now in ECW.
Rogers still in great shape, says, come on, guys, let's get it on. Man, this is, nuts. People are coming out of the woodwork, showing up at AEW Wrestling. They've heard about it throughout the country. This is the place to be.